A lot of people think that Node.js hosting is really complicated and expensive, but it really doesn't have to be. So in this video, I'll show you how to set up Node.js hosting with Hostinger so you can get really fast performances without paying that ridiculous price. So running Node.js with Hostinger lets you focus on actually building without the technical headaches. And if you haven't used it yet, let's just quickly go over some of the most useful features that you will get with Hostinger. First, you can connect to GitHub for automatic deployments. So every time you update and merge code, the changes are automatically applied on your website. Or for simpler projects, you can deploy manually using drag and drop files, but keep in mind that Hostinger won't automatically detect the changes in your local files, so every single update will have to be redeployed manually, basically. Hostinger's Node.js also supports multiple Node.js versions from 18 to 24, and during deployment, it automatically detects the right package manager, whether it's npm, yarn, or pnpm. Plus, it has built-in DDoS protection to block malicious traffic and a CDN to improve speed and security, which is super important. But honestly, the best part about it is you're not just running your websites and apps efficiently, you're also enjoying flat pricing through Hostinger's Node.js hosting plans. So basically, your costs stay predictable regardless of your monthly usage. And if you found all of this information helpful, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We've got a great VPS video coming out next, so make sure you don't miss it. Now, to actually get Node.js set up on Hostinger, you will need a couple of things first. So first of all, you will need Hostinger's either business or cloud hosting plans. And I've left the link for them in the description below and also a 10% discount code to help you get started. Also, another thing is you'll need a Node.js application built with one of these supported frameworks and Node.js versions. And the last thing you'll need is either a GitHub repository or compressed project files ready for upload. So with all of these pieces in place, let me quickly show you how to set up your Node.js hosting app or website. All right, so let's start by adding your website and a domain. So if you're a new user, you will be redirected to the Node.js setup flow right after purchasing your hosting plan from our landing page. And if you already have a hosting plan, just head over to hPanel, go to the websites list, scroll down to the business plan section, and click Add Website. So after adding your website, select Create a Website, and at the bottom of the page, you'll see the option to Deploy Node.js Web App. Now you can basically either connect an existing domain if you already have a working project, or use a temporary domain if you just are testing things out. And this is something that you can really easily change later, so don't worry about it too much. Next, it's time to actually deploy your Node.js web app. So you can do this either by importing a GitHub repository or by uploading your files manually. And GitHub, I mean, is the automated and most popular option, so that's what I'll be using here today as well. So basically, you'll be asked to authorize Hostinger to access your GitHub repositories. And you can choose whether to allow access to all of them or only selected ones. And just to be safe, I would strongly recommend only granting access to the repositories you actually plan to use. Now, these will be repositories you've created on your GitHub account or publicly available repositories that you've forked and made copies of. And click Install. And right after that, you will see the build settings screen. And here, Hostinger basically automatically detects the framework preset and the Node.js version, so you don't need to change anything at all here. The branch defaults to main, and if your project is located on a different branch, just select that one instead. Now, the build and output settings are also pre-detected, so the main thing you need to take care of at this stage is environment variables. Now, environment variables are used for things like authentication keys, database credentials, or third-party service integrations. For example, let's say if you're using Google Authentication or connecting an external service with an API key, for example. And in WordPress, this is built as plugins, but in Node.js apps, it's done with environment variables. So if you're just building a static front-end website, you may not need any environment variables at all. But if you're creating a website with back-end functionalities, you will most definitely need to import them. And you can do this manually if there aren't many variables to be added, or by adding a .env file, which is usually the way faster option and avoids typos as well. And once that's done, just click Finish and Deploy. And you'll see the build progress percentage in real time, also your deployment settings and build logs updating live. All right, so first of all, congrats on deploying your Node.js website. It'll either be built successfully and you'll then be taken to the website dashboard, or it will have failed and you'll be redirected to the build logs screen. And in this case, you can fix any bugs by reviewing the logs and fixing the issues directly in the code yourself, or by using Hostinger's AI automatic analyzer, which will identify the root cause and tell you exactly how to fix it. And once all is fixed, you'll be redirected to the hPanel's website dashboard, where you'll be able to manage your Node.js website from page speeds and resource usage to your deployment settings, basically everything. And by the way, if you started with a temporary domain, this is exactly where you can switch to a real one. So how you do this is really simple. You just click Connect Domain, select the domain you want to use, and just like that, the integration will be complete. And that's how you set up Hostinger's Node.js hosting with top-tier features, but at a fraction of the cost. Now, let me know in the comments what kind of Node.js website you're building. I would really honestly love to know. And if you want to keep powering up your VPS journey, this video right here will teach you how to build workflows with Hostinger's API node in N8N. Now, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.